Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your commissioner speaking. And yes, week 3 is done, and we have one undefeated person left in our league, and that is very exciting when we had that one special team. So, yes, I'm coming to you today with a face mask because I wish I could cover my eyes too so you don't see my tears coming down my face. I am the worst team in the league right now. So yes, but I mean, hey, I'm a sport. I got this. I'm gonna come back and do my comeback. So, but yeah, lots of fantasy points this week, you guys. And what can I say? It's the NFL during COVID season. Still more injuries and a lot to talk about. But let's get our intro out of the way. Check it out.
Week 3 recap.
That's right, you guys. So week 3 is done. I'm already ready for week 4. I'm looking for my first win. So you could just guess how anxious I am to get my first one in. Let's talk about our number one quarterback this week. I don't even have to tell you the name. We should already know the number one, the first round pick in, what's a better way to say it? If a quarterback gets drafted in the first round, it better be for this reason. This guy. Can you believe what he did? 31 completions for 386 yards, 4 touchdowns, 76.5. You know what? I did not even put his rushing. I'm sure he had 1,000,000 rushing yards too. But I failed to put that on there. But 386 yards, 4 touchdowns. Tyresa, he was going to single-handedly give you a win against Jay this past week. And I was watching very closely. You were like 5 points shy. So 5 more points would have given you the win when you were literally 80 something points behind. That is super nuts. But hey, good job. That's what Mahommes does, and that's why you drafted him first. So good job. Good job. All right, guys. Oh, speaking of very common people in the first round, check out the next one for the running back. Alvin Kamara, another big, huge name. Hear this, 6 rushing attempts for 58 yards. Only 6. But he caught 13 passes, 139 yards, 2 touchdowns. So that is 60.7. That's 60 points, you guys. And that is Terrence's running back, Alvin Kamara. So again, big names are paying out if they haven't got injured yet. Not gonna win. All right, you guys. So the wide receiver, that one hit me right on the chest. Check it out. Tyler Lockett. So yeah, 9 receptions, 100 yards, but 3 touchdowns. You guys, 46 points, and that is Charles, the one that kicked my butt this past week. Charles, good job, sir. So Tyler Lockett, our number one wide receiver. And tight ends have been definitely a roller coaster this season so far. The big names, I mean, they haven't really been, out there. Your Kelseys, your Andrews, Ertz, right? So all these big names haven't really made the top, but this guy did. That's right. Good old veteran Jimmy Graham, 6 receptions, 60 yards, 2 touchdowns for 26 fantasy points, and he is a free agent. I was looking at his averages. He had 1 bad game and 2 pretty decent ones, so he might be a really good pickup from now on, as long as he stays healthy. I guess Jimmy Graham is also injury-prone player, so just keep that in mind. So yeah, let's go right on to the kicker. That's right. The week 1, I don't want to call him clown, but everybody was talking about his week 1 performance, right? Because he missed, like 4 field goals and 1 extra point on 1 game. But he redeemed himself this week. 1 extra point attempt and 6 field goals for 29 fantasy points. That's Stephen Gostkowski, 29 points, and it's a free agent. So there you go. That is a big name in the kicking world, and he just had a rough start with the new team. As we all know, he was a Patriot for so many years. And now with his new team, which is a good team, I believe it's the Titans, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so he should be coming up. But he's a good kicker, so he should be a good pickup if you guys need a kicker. And oh, our defense. That is 2 weeks in a row that the Indianapolis Colts make the defense, the top defense. This week they had 2 sacks, 3 interceptions, 1 safety, and 2 scoring touchdowns on defense for 47 fantasy points. And that is, again, Gabriel's defense, the same one as last week. So that is definitely one heck of a defense to be running at the moment. So yeah, guys, those were our top positions and players this week. What do you guys think? Right, a lot of common names. Right, we had Mahommes, Kamara, Tyler Lockett, Jimmy Graham, a returning big name from a previous year. Steven Gostkowski, great kicker. The Colts are obviously the shocker here, but hey, it's a whole new year, 2020. Okay, you guys, so speaking about that, players, again, injuries are still kicking our butts. I'm hoping some of my wide receivers come back because not having Julio and not having Michael Thomas, my top 2 players, is really, really hard. My 0-3 reflects that a lot. My 3rd overall, which is, I believe, Mark Ingram, he's been sucking. So literally my top 3 players that I drafted, they have not helped me whatsoever. So I'm hoping, keeping my fingers crossed. You gotta stay active on the waiver wire, you guys. A lot of times your drafted team does not work, and it's up to your waiver wire and free agency transactions to make it better, right? So keep it up, don't give up. Like me, I'm not gonna give up. I am the worst team in the league. As a matter of fact, this is how the breakdown shows, you guys. So we have our only undefeated team, Aaron. Aaron, sir, you are the #1 team right now. Keep it up, and I have good hopes for you this year. So keep it up, okay? Don't let me down. All right. We also have 6 teams in 2-1, 3 teams in 1-2, and Tony. We need to get together, have some beers, and talk about this 0-3 start, man. What the heck? But that's all right. We'll flip it around, and we'll be the #1 team at the end of the season. Watch. Mark my words. All right, guys. So, yeah, if you need some free agency pickups, you guys, I kind of looked at the main positions. I mean, quarterbacks, they're kind of safe. Any quarterback you're going to pick up is going to give you at least 20 to 30 points, kind of almost guaranteed. But Ryan Fitzpatrick, though, the last 2 has been over 40 points, so he's hitting up. The running back position, Rex Burkhead, he had 16 targets in the last 2 weeks, so he's hitting up as well. He's also with a new quarterback, Cam Newton, so they need time to build that chemistry. So maybe that Rex Burkhead chemistry is building up. Okay. Also, Jeff Wilson with the 49ers. McKinnon went out. Well, I don't know if he went out. I didn't really watch the game, but I know he got hurt. And as any other 49er, a lot of players in that team have been getting hurt. And Jeff Wilson had a really decent game this past week, and that might be the sign. If you need some wide receivers, I looked into a couple that I personally like better. Justin Jefferson from Minnesota. Brandon Ayuk, is that how you say it? Brandon Ayuk, the rookie from San Francisco, who's hitting up as well. And a safe one has been Randall Cobb. I'm not talking about 20, 30-point performances, but at least double digits, So Randall Cobb might be the choice for you. Not too much on tight end, you guys. So just the only ones I would recommend is just Jimmy Graham or Greg Olsen. Those 2 veteran guys are still putting out decent numbers, but compared to everyone else, they all had just flukes. They had one good game and everybody went crazy like I did. Actually, this past week, I noticed that right before the game started, I did not know that Kittle had been rolled out for the game. So right away, I'm like, ooh, Jordan Reed, and he's still available. So I picked him up right before the game started, and then he got hurt. So I got a whopping 4 points from Jordan Reed because another 49er went down. So those 49ers, man, but they're winning their games. That is really good team chemistry for them to kind of just put two and two together with the remaining people. So 49er fans, you should be proud. Speaking of my Raiders, devastating loss against the Patriots, and it had to be the Patriots, one of our most hated teams. But hey, I mean that's what happens, you know. So, all right, guys. So we have covered our top players this past week. I gave you some little hints on the free agency of the players that I like the best, and our only undefeated team is Aaron. So, looking out for that week 4, you guys. My first win, and I believe I am versing Cody. So, Cody, we got a date this weekend, man. Hopefully, I get my first win against you. I'm gonna remember that if I do. Actually, whoever I end up winning my first game against, please remember that, okay? Because that's gonna be memorable to me. The 2020 COVID season, hence my little mess. Just so I could remember this moment, just in case I don't do this again. All right, guys. So that is it. Week 3 is wrapped up. Get ready for week 4, and good luck to everybody. Peace out. Hopefully, Hey, you guys, guess what? I forgot one big part of our video, or MVTs. You know who our MVT this week is? Check it out. Gabriel, back-to-back MVT performances. Wow, super cool, man. So yeah, that is a whopping 243 fantasy points. Obviously, you were very close. I believe Aaron was right breathing down your neck. But you made it. So 243, that is our best score this past week. Makes you the MVT. And now, I gotta make a big deal out of the donkeys now even more. Chicago Donkey of the Week. Lena, what happened, brother? What happened? So yeah, you got a whopping 120.12. However, this guy, Anthony, 120.84. Not even a point away from Leno's 120.12 performance. So this week I'm giving you guys a very special double donkey award. So both of you guys get the donkey. And of course, don't forget this guy. 120. Okay, it's not bad. We had worse, but you gotta admit it. Going into Monday Night Football, those numbers look really, really scary. All right, so, but not bad, not bad. You know, you guys ended up with an award this week, which is the donkey. All right, but yeah, sorry guys, I forgot to mention this in the main video, but here's your recap, and good luck next year, next week. Hopefully you guys get better performances because you guys have really strong teams. Somehow it fluked out. That's how it happens, you know? So anyway, my bad. See you later.